You are not your problems. Have you ever caught yourself saying, I am tired? Have you ever caught yourself saying, I am broke? Have you ever caught yourself saying, I am stressed? Have you ever caught yourself saying, I am frustrated? Have you ever caught yourself saying, I'm angry? You ever caught yourself saying, I'm sick of this? Have you ever caught yourself saying, I am stuck? So if you've ever caught yourself saying those things, then you are choosing to believe that you are your problems. So I want to help you understand what happens when you choose to be your problems. When you choose to be your problems, what happens is you create a result. Okay? This is real simple. I am tired. You create a result of physical exhaustion. And then you do what you do when you're tired. Right? What do you do when you're tired? You pull back. You slow down. You stop. Now, here's what's important about this is that understand that in order to make a difference in your and anybody else's life, we have to keep going. And I don't mean burn yourself out. Please, don't go there. If you choose to say, I am tired, you do what tired people do. And by the way, you can do this at 7 a.m., 2 p.m., it doesn't matter what time of the day is. It doesn't even matter if you just got hours of rest or days of rest. You can still say, I am tired. So then you do what tired people do, right? And when you choose to say, I am tired, you create a result. Now here's where it gets worse. Once we've created this result of what we do when we are tired, once we create that result, then, my friends, then we repeat it. See, we repeat it because most of us only operate in what we know and not what we don't know. So if I constantly say, I am tired, then we don't know what it means to be, I am energized. I am fired up. I am fueled. I am empowered. I am strong. If we continuously choose to label ourselves by our problems, then that's who we will always be. And if we choose to be always that, then that's why we don't get what we want, which is to not be tired, right? Which is to be energized. We don't want to be broke. We want to be wealthy, but we keep saying we are broke. We don't want to be sick or angry. We want to be inspired or abundant, right? So here's my tip to you. Take a look at your strengths. Understand, I want you to understand this reality. Those strengths that you have are infinitely unique. No one in the history of the world and time will ever have those strengths that you have. No one. Which means that when you look at those, that's where strength and energy and joy come from. Now that is an identity that you can own. Instead of saying, I am tired, you can say, I am strategic. Instead of saying, I am angry, you can say, I am activator. Instead of saying, I am stuck, you can say, I am futuristic. Instead of saying, I am sick of this, you can say, I am self-assurance. Whatever your strengths are, my challenge to you right now is to pick any one of your top 10 strengths and say, I am that. Then you read the description that goes with it. And let me ask you this, and then ask yourself this. What is somebody who is that? What do they do? That's not a hard one. That's an easy one. But when you choose to say, I am my strengths, instead of I am my